Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about and document my experience as a Peace Corps Thailand volunteer. Sorry that I haven't really posted much lately. I can't really edit my vlogs right now because my hard drive unfortunately failed and it's in the process of recovery. Around this time of the year is when the Peace Corps Thailand volunteers get accepted. Well, to be Peace Corps Thailand volunteers. Y'all ain't volunteers yet, you gotta struggle. One of them commented on one of my YouTube videos and I had her DM me and I thought, why not turn that into a Q&A video. Shout out to Desiree Brown for sending me these questions on my Instagram. Thank you so much. It's gonna make a really great video. Alright, I'm gonna put my hair up because I'm sweating way too much. Oh yeah, I'm rocking my FIFA Thai jersey. I don't know if you can see that. Is that betrayal? I'm Brazilian. Brazil! What's up, Brazil? I've been wanting to do taco videos for a long time. I didn't do it before because I didn't have a tripod, but I figured out I can put this on my desk at a certain angle and it works. Hopefully this is applicable for anyone that's considering being a Peace Corps volunteer, that's considering being a Peace Corps volunteer specifically in Thailand. Her first question, bruh. Bugs, specifically spiders. Alright, Thailand, land of the bugs. I personally think the most annoying ones are mosquitoes and ants. I've been bitten by so many ants in this country because it's like this sort of thing you can't really avoid. You kind of just step into them. Those are the dogs! Thailand is so different depending on where you are. So there might be certain parts of Thailand that have more dangerous bugs than other parts. In case you have some sort of ant problem or some sort of bug problem, you can mitigate that by buying the thing that it sprays and it's poison to them. Spiders. You want to see them? They're here. Come meet the spider. Come on. You see him? He takes care of the mosquitoes if any get in. I don't really see many spiders here. I see those kinds that are pretty harmless. It's a tropical country. You're gonna get bugs, but it's manageable. What did you end up doing next? I don't know what she means by, I don't know what you mean by that, dude. Number 3, was it a struggle to get all the medical stuff for clearance? Because man, the struggle is real. After you accept your invitation to be a Peace Corps volunteer, you have to go through this whole lengthy medical clearance and a legal clearance. So the legal clearance are basically checking for all of your documentation, your citizenship, they have your fingerprints taken. And for me, that actually took longer than my medical clearance because I was born in Brazil. They literally ask you for everything imaginable. And then they want you to upload all of that paperwork onto this portal. And there's deadlines. I would say people who are going through their medical clearance, do your tasks as fast as possible. If you do end up needing some time, they will give you that time. Speaking from experience. Did you have free time? Like right now? I clearly have free time. I have a lot of free time, but that's, I think, more to do with the fact that I'm a youth and development volunteer, and it's not that we don't work, it's that our work is very different. In Peace Corps Thailand, you have 2 programs. You have youth and development, you have TESS, and TESS is all about training English teachers to have more effective methods of teaching English and also co-teaching English in the classroom at one school with them. Youth and development, we work at the schools, we teach life skill activities, we work at the health center and at the government office, and our job is to kind of connect the 3 to do projects together, whether it's camps or clubs, and so our schedule needs to be flexible so that we have time to do all of that. This is also something that totally depends on what your community is like, what are they asking you to do, what are you interested in doing. You're gonna have more free time than you would expect from a job in America. But you still have to work really hard, so don't let that fool you. For her second question, okay, so did you travel a lot? I don't think I've traveled that much. I'm trying to save up my money because I want to have enough money to have my vacation time. I get about 2 days vacation each month, but you can accumulate them. If you bring a lot of American money, you have access to your American bank account here. If you want to use that American money to travel more, you totally can. I personally don't have any American money besides my savings account, and I don't want to touch my savings account, so I'm relying on my Peace Corps monthly allowance. Even if you do have the money, I think it's nice to not do more than 2 trips a month because I really think it's important for you to be present at site. What was I saying? We're gonna cut that out. What was I saying? Did you stay with your host family for the full term? If not, why? In pre-service training, your first 2.5 months in Thailand, everyone's in the same province and everyone gets assigned host families and you have to stay with them till the end of training. And I actually got super close to that host family. After pre-service training, your first month at your site, you are with a new host family and you're required to live with them for the first full month. And for the first full month, you're also not allowed to travel outside of your site, not even weekends, or because they want you to like settle in. I thought that I wanted to stay with my host family. They had like a guest house situation, but the guest house didn't have a kitchen, so like I'd have to cook in my host mom's kitchen. I ended up deciding to get my own place because I mean, my host families, they're nice and everything, but I didn't click with them enough. Some people really click with their host families and like their host family is their favorite part about site. I wanted to have my own place and I'm really glad that I did because this is probably going to be like one of the best houses I ever live in. It's this huge 2-floor pink home, and not all volunteers' homes are like this, so don't get your expectations up. I got really, really lucky, okay? And when I want to come home, I want to just not be on a little bit. And it's perfect because I want to do a teen health club, and so I get to have my teen health club activities at my house. I'm also meeting with my youth council that I work with every month, once a month at my house. So it's very convenient. Number 7 is getting Wi-Fi and AC an option if you live by yourself. It's an option. I don't mind the heat like that. So I don't think I really need one, and it was gonna like bump up my rent a little bit. My house is also like made of concrete, so it doesn't get that hot. If you're the type of person that isn't too tolerant of heat, you consider applying to a tropical country. Wi-Fi. During our first month, we bought this unlimited Wi-Fi data plan on our phones, and most people took the SIM card out and put it into their iPhone so that they could just use the Wi-Fi on their iPhones, and then you use the hotspot for your computer. But if you want to keep it on your Peace Corps phone, you can use the hotspot on your iPhone. 300 baht a month, and it's like pay by the month, so each month you have to make sure that there's enough money in your Thai bank account. What did you do about your banking situation? Your first week in Thailand, they set up a Thai bank account for you. You get an ATM card, you get a passbook, and you still have access to your American bank account. You can use your debit card here. You can transfer money from your American bank account into your Thai bank account. The one thing though is that if you want to take out dollars, you're gonna have to wait until you get to like a big city like Chiang Mai or Bangkok to actually do that and then exchange that money. I would just like stick to like your Thai bank account, and then like if you have to like spend a little bit more money, use your American bank account. And then you get paid by Peace Corps every month. Technically we get 15,000 baht deposited into our bank account every month, and that's supposed to cover for 2 months, but we always get paid like a month in advance. Periods. How was that journey? Girl, you have not struggled until you have been on your period with no toilet paper and you've had to use a squat toilet in a school. And that's all we're doing for that question. Next question. I'm kidding. You totally have pads here. They're crazy big. You're not going to be able to find tampons though. So if you're like a strictly tampon person, you should bring tampons from America. Not too much, you don't want to overpack, but like bring enough and then have your family like send some through the mail. You can get a Diva cup from PCMOs, which is the term for Peace Corps Medical Officer. You just have to request it over email and they mail it to you for free. Most places they're like Western toilets, but you normally have to flush them manually, which means there's a barrel and like a little container to lift the water out into the toilet until everything flushes down. At your schools though, most of the toilets are squat toilets unless you get like the key to a teacher's Western toilet, if there is one. Most places don't have toilet paper. I forget to explain this because this has become so normal to me now. Thai people don't really use toilet paper unless you're like in a huge city where like there's a lot of tourists. They use these things called bum guns. I present to you the bum gun. This is what you use to clean yourself in Thailand. So if you're not comfortable doing that on a period, buy some toilet paper, carry it around. I know some people who are like totally grossed out by having to deal with periods here, and they just get on birth control because it lightens their period or it stops it altogether. You can get on birth control before you come here or when you come here, because you can get it with the Peace Corps medical officers. Number 10. Any specific teaching material I should prepare beforehand? No. In pre-service training, you're going to be trained on your program, the culture, and the language, so you totally do not have to prepare anything. 11. Wild dogs. Help? I love this question. I don't think wild is the nice way to explain them. They're strays. Dogs' behavior varies across where you are in Thailand. Dogs in my area are more chill unless you go into dirt roads, into like the rural areas. That's where you might find more angry dogs, just because like they're function more as like guard dogs. They'll chase you or they'll bark at you, be aggressive, and it's not really common to get bitten. I got bit on my first month in Thailand. But if you have any problems with dogs, bike fast. There's some dogs where like if you stop your bike and you stare them down or you use a strong command voice, they'll listen to you. If you carry a stick and you don't actually have to hit the dog, but you can pretend, right? And that's enough to scare them. I was thinking of getting birth control because they usually stop my period thoughts. So I think I answered this one already. You can get it or you can get it here. When it comes to the banking situation, should I bring all money from home? Bring all the money. Or can I access my American account? You can access your American account. I would say for when you first come to Thailand, bring an amount exchanged already. Like bring an amount to the airport, exchange it at the airport so that you have some extra money on your first month in Thailand. Also, when it comes to food, with your host family serves ellipses. Do you have to try everything? And if they keep piling on your plate, do you have to eat it all? They're probably gonna pile up the rice. Rice is a big deal in this country. Thai people love to eat a lot. It's definitely part of their culture. It's polite to try everything, but you totally do not have to. Don't feel like you're forced to try something that you're not comfortable with, or don't feel like you're forced to eat more than you're comfortable eating. I still make it a point to tell people that I hate fish and I hate seafood. And I learned very early on that I have to explain seafood and fish, because for some reason in Thailand, fish is not considered to be seafood. Fish from the sea is considered seafood, but fish from the river is considered its own thing, not seafood. And they put fish sauce on so many different Thai dishes. I tolerate fish sauce a little, like so little bit, on somtam, which is papaya salad. It's so good. But yeah, I have no problem telling them that I don't like the taste. Just tell them politely, oh, thank you, but I don't want to try that. Or, as long as you smile, it's very important to smile here, and you say it in a nice tone, and you insist, because another thing about Thai culture, whenever they ask you something and you say no, they'll ask you like a second or a third time because they just want to make sure. Okay, last question. Bug spray for home and body. For home? Should I be spraying my home? I don't do that. Did you bring it in your luggage or did you have it shipped? Did I bring it? I read something somewhere that said you can't travel with aerosol cans. Oh, then maybe I didn't. There's a lot of things that you can't get in this country. I think that's its own video too. Wow, there's so many topic videos I can do. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, great. What is that? You will find bug spray here. There's mosquitoes, there's bug spray. That was all 15 questions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this wasn't too long, and if you have any more questions, comment below, or feel free to DM me at lala_land989. Comment ideas for videos. I'm so down to do more topic videos. I think they're a lot of fun. I have more coming up, and I think next week I'm doing a video on preparing for the language and the culture in Thailand. So stay tuned for that. Bye! I forgot to tell you to subscribe, so go subscribe. Go do it. It's like the little face on the left over here. There will be more vlogs. I'm praying that my hard drive is recovered. If not, I can still make new vlogs. Bye!